Is this simply a case where you've got a sanctuary state kind of in open rebellion against the Trump administration trying to enforce the immigration law? How do you read what's happening there?
Well, it's great to be back with you, Dinesh. And again, congratulations on becoming a two-time grandpa. I know what that's like. It's a fantastic occurrence in your life, and it's great to be with your program. Let's look at this from a political perspective and also a constitutional perspective. From a political perspective, you just don't understand why the Democrat Party continues to drop hand grenades on themselves when they saw the results of what happened in the November 2024 election, when this issue of illegal immigration was so high and so important, so hot. And then from a constitutional perspective, you have people that are taken to the streets. You have elected officials that are standing up, supposedly elected officials that took an oath to the Constitution, that are in complete violation of that Constitution. Article 4, Section 4, which is known as the Guarantee Clause, where it says that the federal government is supposed to guarantee to every state in the union protection from invasion. What we saw happen in the 4 years of the Biden administration, Mr. Autopen administration, was a complete and utter invasion of the United States by criminal illegal immigrants, as well as non-state, non-uniform belligerents and single military age males. It is truly what the Alien Enemies Act of 1798 termed as predatory incursion. And so what you have seen of these sanctuary cities, sanctuary states have been created, and they believe that they are above the Constitution and the rule of law. You have judicial activists that are acting based upon their ideology and not upon the rule of law, that are extending benefits and rights to people that are here criminally, first of all, because they came across the border. And then secondly, they've been committing acts of crime against legal law-abiding citizens here. So from either perspective, the people out there in Los Angeles, Karen Bass and also Gavin Newsom and all of those people up in Washington, D.C., they do not have a good leg to stand upon from the perspective of politics and the perspective of the Constitution. So it just begs the question, why are they doing it?
Yeah, and I was going to press you on that a little bit, because normally when a party does something that seems politically very dumb against their own interests, there's still something in it for them, right? There's some rationale that is pushing them forward. I know that California at one point used to be a Republican state, right?
Correct.
In the days of Nixon, in the days of Reagan. Is it that the large presence of Hispanics has dipped the state over into the Democratic camp? Is that why they're so attached to this whole issue of illegals? What do you think their rationale is for doing it? Because in some ways it's making them look bad. They know that on the national scale. They don't seem to care. And so I'm assuming that there is some local benefit in it for them.
Well, maybe they think it is something local, but if you look at the state of Texas in the last November's election, 12 or 14 border counties flipped and went red. That's why Donald Trump went from a differential of 6 percentage points with Joe Biden in 2020 in Texas to 15 percentage points against Joe Biden. So those people that are in the Hispanic community, those hardworking families, business owners, people that want to be a part of this American experience, they're not for the side of criminal illegal immigrants being in their communities, people that are committing murder, predatory acts upon their children, rapists, committing acts of assault, things of this nature. And furthermore, it's not just Hispanics, there are others that are there. I mean, I think you've had some Vietnamese individuals, some other Asian individuals that have been arrested by ICE out in California. Look at what happened in Boulder, Colorado. That was an Egyptian criminal illegal immigrant who had overstayed his visa here, that threw those Molotov cocktails against those Jewish citizens. So I think maybe they believe that this voting base could keep them in power locally, being at the municipal level or maybe even the state level. But in the long run, it's not going to help them nationally. And I know that they want to have national power. And again, when you go to the Constitution, Article 6, Section 1, the Supremacy Clause, Donald Trump, the Trump administration, they have every right to take the actions that they're taking because they are acting in pursuance thereof to the Constitution, to the rule of law. And the Karen Bass and them, they are not.
You've heard me talking a lot about the Juvent micro impact platform these last few months, and how Debbie and I have made this a part of our daily lives. We use it, we love it, but let me tell you why we're sticking with it. It's more than just a pain solution, it's an investment in your future. Juvent is FDA registered, designed to safely support your bones, your joints, and overall mobility, and all in just 10 to 20 minutes a day from the comfort of your home. What could be easier? If you've been around, you've heard me list all kinds of incredible benefits that you'll notice once you start using the Juvent platform, but better balance, improved posture, and reduced inflammation are a few more that I haven't mentioned yet, all things that are critical as we age. So forget some of these shake plates. This is a smarter, a safer technology. And there's a 6-week risk-free trial, financing options, a $300 discount with code Dinesh at checkout. Go to juvent.com/Dinesh. Give yourself the gift of real lasting health. Juvent will help you keep up with the people and activities you love most. Go to juvent.com/Dinesh.